Here's a little beginning overview of Family Search, familysearch.org. It's a website that helps keep track of family trees. It's wonderful. AI has become involved, and here's a couple of AI ideas for my homepage, which will look a little bit different than yours. Here's some possible children of two people. I've looked at hers. She is from Denmark. We shy away from Denmark and Ireland for beginners. Ireland, because so many records are missing from fires and wars, and Denmark, because for a long time Denmark had an approved list of what you could name your child. And so the joke is that there are only 39 names in Denmark and everybody shares them. So until you're better at doing family history, it's not a good place to start. Here's some recent people that I have viewed. I can show all if I want. Here's some people who have ordinances that may be ready for submission. This is for members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints for their temple work to be done. There's 308 of those. Here's some record hints. Always this little blue icon says that there's a record hint attached to her that you get to choose whether it's her or not, or him or not. So let's go to, we won't take a look at it right now. We'll save that for another day. These are memories that someone has attached to someone in my tree, both pictures and written text. I can go look at them if I want. Over here on the right, Roots Tech is coming up. By the time you see this, it's probably not going to be. This is a search for ancestry I've never used. In another video, I will show you a different way to search, but you can try it. It's not a problem. Here's some of the websites that work with Family Search, and I would like to show you on a different video how to get an Ancestry account. Here's the to-do list. I love the to-do list. These are things that I have listed that need to be done. So let's just I'm going to click on her number one time, and it's going to copy her ID, and I'm going to say possible record hint. Anything that helps me remember and why I put it on my to-do list. And if I push Control V like Victor, it puts her number. Click on the check mark and it'll put it down at the very bottom. Possible record hint. When I am done with checking that, I can just delete it and then it goes away. That is a really good beginning. Oh, let's show a few things here. So if we go here to Family Tree, this is the find I like. I've never used this one over here. This is the find I like. And you can do it by ID, which has 7 digits, or you can find it by the name. And if I put in more options, I can put in a lot more options. Any of these, and then do a search and it'll bring up possible names. Also under Family Tree is the actual tree, which is, we're going to go into videos that have to do with the tree. It's just wonderful. This is a fan chart. You have options here and options for how many generations, countries, sources, stories, photos, research help, ordinances. There's all sorts of things on that page. My contributions list is fun to look at. People you're following, which means if you go to a person's, here, watch this. Like most websites, maybe all, if I want to go back to the home page, I just click on the icon of the name of the website. and it's going to take me back here. We're just going to go to a person's page, and I'll show you how to follow. So when this comes up like this, if you want to keep this home page without getting ruined, you can either hold down Control and click on his name, or you can right click on your mouse and open the link in a new tab. If this was somebody important, I could follow just by clicking on that button right there. I follow my mom, my dad, my sister, and a few people that I've worked really, really hard on in Family Search. And just to unfollow, you just click on that. Then anytime something happens, somebody adds a picture, somebody changes a source or adds a source, you're notified. I think the notification is about once a week. So that's if I can go look at my following list by doing that. Family groups has to do with making a group where you share ordinances for the temples. Search is many things you can search. These are very, very interesting. And we'll get into some of these later. Memories is where you add the memories that you add to people. And even though you might have added it to 20 people, they're all in one place in your gallery. These are ways that you can help opportunities. You can AI indexes, and you can see what they've done and say that, yes, that is a real name and that's the real name, or places. These are fun activities with the family. Those you ought to check out. Those are fun. This temple tab is only for members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and we can get into that on another day.